Good morning, good morning, good morning. You might have just saw that workout. Hey, look, I'm running out of memory on my phone, so I'm gonna try to get right to it. Dopamine addiction. This is something I had called out 9 years ago. I had to do the math real quick. 9 years ago about social media. And I'll be quite frank, it was, I won't even say no names, I won't even give no hints, but let's just say one of my friends was the first to have Instagram. And there was just all these voluptuous girls, busty females, the big boobs, the fat ooh, and, flawless looking bodies. And I was like, he was like, yo. I sat there, I'm like, ooh, right? And I'm like, nah. Yo, Instagram, where is that? Nah. And I didn't download that crap. It took me 4 years to download it. And even then, I only downloaded it, I don't know what. Couldn't remember why. I really couldn't remember why. And I remember when I first downloaded it, I didn't use it for the next year and a half, even after that, because I didn't even have nothing to post. I didn't even look at it. It was just something I downloaded 4 years after, and it's crazy because I sit there and look at it now, and my subconscious knew something early, and I have to give this credit to my mom, Dukes, right? When I grew up, my mom was like, yo, look, like, you're handsome, you're beautiful, you're wise, you're this, you're that, you're this, you're that. And when I was very young, my mother put this in my head early that, I was the best. I was the best man to ever come into this world. That I had 2 strikes already against me, 3 strikes already against me. And it didn't take much more to get that last strike to just go away for a long time. These are things that I was taught young. And I was taught to love myself young. My sisters were taught to love themselves young. And I'll be quite frank, like, it's definitely something I'm gonna teach and bring within my kids' life when that time comes. The reason being, I can go ahead and I can look at something like Facebook or Instagram or Twitter, and like, I don't have a Twitter. Right now, I think I actually created a Twitter just to sit there and lock in the domain name from my Instagram. For my business account, because I understand I'm still wise. Like I said, my mom said I was wise when I was growing up, so I'm still wise. I want to go ahead and lock that down so that somebody else that wants to kill their brain cells and get lost into that vortex of nonsense can go ahead and manage that stuff down the line, and they're gonna have to just take a pretty penny for it. Instagram, Facebook. Okay, hey, look, I'm not able to afford marketing on my own to go hire some big marketing company, nor do I think it's necessary to do it when you got a free source like Facebook, Instagram, and other things that are out there. So I own one. Why? Because I'm a businessman. And again, I'm a wise businessman, so I gotta use what I have, use my resources as wise as I possibly can. But here's the reason why. And there's something I noticed subconsciously without really recognizing it now. It's that dopamine effect, right? Like, you're creating a false reality. Like, these women, these men, these shredded abs. Quite frankly, like, I've been working out my entire life, and I'll be honest, I still don't look like half these dudes. And I'll be honest, the times that I did look like these dudes and better, like, ooh wee, man, I'm telling you right now, it wasn't worth it. It's not sustainable. You have to do a lot of things that's just not good for your body. Protein, this, and that. And I did it just the natural way. And I can tell you right now, to do it the natural way, really not gonna be healthy, because the amount of meat and protein that you're gonna have to get in, it's just not good for you. You have to, it's not equivalent to what you should be doing as a human being. And this false sense of reality is legitimately killing people. Thank God people like me, people like us exist that, go against the grain and are out there willing enough to be vulnerable to share messages like this. Because, man, there's so many people hurting in the world. Social media is causing depression at an all-time new rate. Why? They're using a gambling system behind Las Vegas. Like, these big, large casinos, they're using these systems, the same dopamine effect that people that gamble get. It's the same effect, but it's 15,000 times worse. Obviously, that's not a real stat, but I promise you that it's not. If it's not like that now, it's gonna be like that sooner than soon. And they're using the same tactics that get you hooked and addicted to gambling to social media. So when are you gonna wake up? Like, come on now. Like I said, recognize this stuff. And now I got somebody to send me something, and I'm like, man, it took them 9 years after I didn't even know what was happening to recognize that this is happening. So, if you're a parent, you're watching this, that's why I put this on Facebook specifically, because I could go ahead and go on Instagram, but I'm attacking the people that's already in it, and you know what, they're addicted. But the parents that are out there, you still got young kids, or your kids, you about to have a kid, you're young, you about to have a kid, listen to this message, heed this message, and tell your kids that you love them. They're beautiful, they're the most beautiful person, that, they're everything, that they're the best, that no one is better than them. that they can do and be anything that they want to be. I believe that I was able to lift up a radiator with my mind as a kid, and I legitimately believe it. And I swear on everything, I got it to budge once with my mind. My mind. And I tried physically to move it, but that didn't work very well. But hey, look, this is Coach P. I'm checking in, I'm checking out. Remember to step up to the plate, pull the trigger, and do something helpful. Make an impact in somebody else's life. Do this.